Stop running from the very food you think is making you fat. For years, you've been told that carbohydrates are the ultimate enemy, the one thing standing between you and the body of your dreams. But what if that single piece of advice is exactly why you are still stuck? Today we are exposing a controversial metabolic truth. There is a specific category of hidden carbs that doesn't just allow weight loss, it demands it, forcing your body into a state of continuous fat burning even while you sleep. In this video, we are moving past generic fitness advice to reveal the biological blueprint for how to eliminate abdominal fat without the misery of starvation. You'll learn how to flip your internal switch from burning sugar to burning fat, stabilizing your hunger and upgrading your mental health resources along the way. This isn't just about a diet. It's about regaining metabolic intelligence so you can finally lose weight healthily and keep it off forever. By the end of this session, you'll know exactly which foods to add to your healthy meal plans to trigger an effortless slimming process. If you're tired of the lose weight fast traps that leave you exhausted and frustrated, stay with me. This counterintuitive approach will change how you look at your plate and your metabolism for the rest of your life. The modern obsession with restriction has created a landscape of metabolic chaos where the average person feels like they are at war with their own biology. Every time you scroll through social media or look for weight loss tips, you are bombarded with the idea that total deprivation is the only path to success. We have been conditioned to believe that to lose weight fast, we must suffer through grueling workouts and empty plates, essentially punishing our bodies into submission. However, this approach ignores the most fundamental aspect of human physiology: metabolic flexibility. When you strictly avoid every form of carbohydrate, your body often enters a state of high stress, raising cortisol and actually making it harder to eliminate abdominal fat. The secret to sustainable slimming isn't found in what you remove, but in how you recalibrate your system to prioritize fat burning as its primary energy source. Most people spend their lives as sugar burners, trapped in a cycle where their energy levels are entirely dependent on the next glucose spike. This creates a volatile environment where cravings dictate your day and your mental health resources are constantly drained by the hangry episodes that follow every meal. By understanding the science of slow digesting carbohydrates, you can break this cycle and teach your body to tap into its own internal fuel reserves, leading to a natural and consistent boost metabolism. Achieving a state where you can lose weight healthily requires a shift in perspective regarding the role of insulin. In the world of fitness, insulin is often portrayed as a villain that locks fat away, but the reality is more nuanced. The problem isn't the presence of insulin, it's the chronic, aggressive spikes caused by refined sugars and processed flours that lead to insulin resistance. When your cells stop listening to the signal of insulin, your body has no choice but to store every calorie as adipose tissue, making it nearly impossible to lose belly fat regardless of how much you exercise. However, when you integrate specific fiber-rich carbohydrates into your healthy meal plans, you provide a steady, slow release of energy. This prevents the massive insulin surges that halt fat burning and instead creates a stable environment where the body feels safe enough to release stored energy. This is the foundation of true metabolic intelligence. Instead of looking for a lose weight fast gimmick, you are building a biological engine that operates with precision. This shift doesn't just change your waistline, it transforms your cognitive function. When your brain is fueled by a steady stream of energy rather than the roller coaster of glucose, your focus sharpens, and the emotional instability often associated with dieting disappears. This is why the right nutrition is one of the most underutilized mental health resources available to us today. The journey toward permanent slimming is often derailed by the all-or-nothing mentality that characterizes most weight loss tips. People start a new regime with high hopes, only to find that their willpower is no match for a metabolism that is screaming for balance. To eliminate abdominal fat effectively, we must stop viewing the body as a math problem of calories in versus calories out and start viewing it as a complex hormonal laboratory. The specific carbohydrates we are discussing, those rich and resistant starch and complex fibers, act as a signaling molecule for your gut microbiome. These microbes take these fibers and turn them into short-chain fatty acids, which go directly to the liver and the brain to signal satiety and fat burning. This means that by eating the right carbs, you are actually talking to your genes and telling them to turn off the fat storage switches. This is a far more sophisticated approach than the primitive starve-yourself methods that dominate the industry. When you fuel your body this way, you notice that your fitness levels improve naturally because you have the sustained energy required for movement without the crash. You aren't just trying to lose belly fat for a season. You are cultivating a lifestyle where your body remains lean and energized as its default state. Furthermore, the impact of these fat-burning carbs on long-term weight loss cannot be overstated because they solve the problem of muscle wasting. Many people who try to lose weight fast by cutting all nutrients end up losing significant amounts of lean muscle tissue. Since muscle is the primary driver of your basal metabolic rate, losing it ensures that you will regain all the weight and more the moment you stop the diet. By including the right carbohydrates, you protect your muscle mass, which in turn helps to boost metabolism even when you are sitting still. This creates a compounding effect. The more muscle you preserve, the easier it becomes to lose weight healthily over time. Your healthy meal plans should be designed to support this anabolic environment. ensuring that your body is burning fat while keeping its metabolic machinery intact. This is the difference between looking skinny fat and looking truly fit and vibrant. As we move away from the fear of food and toward a strategy of nourishment, the path to eliminate abdominal fat becomes clear and, more importantly, enjoyable. You no longer have to fear the dinner table. Instead, you can use it as a tool to refine your physique and enhance your overall well-being. This is the start of your metabolic rebirth, where we stop fighting against our nature and start working with it to achieve results that last a lifetime. The internal landscape of the human body is governed by a complex hormonal symphony that determines exactly how and when we access our energy reserves, making the quest for weight loss a matter of biological signaling rather than just sheer force of will. When individuals attempt to navigate the world of slimming through extreme deprivation, they often find themselves locked in a losing battle with their own hunger hormones, specifically leptin and ghrelin. These two chemicals act as the gas and brake pedals for your appetite. And when you cut out the essential slow-digesting carbohydrates that provide a steady stream of glucose, these signals become haywire. Ghrelin, the hunger hormone, begins to spike uncontrollably, leading to the intense cravings that make it impossible to lose weight healthily or maintain any sense of consistency. Meanwhile, leptin, the hormone responsible for signaling satiety and telling the brain it is time for fat burning, begins to drop as the body enters a defensive starvation mode. This is the primary reason why many people fail to eliminate abdominal fat despite their best efforts. They are fighting a physiological response designed to keep them alive in a famine. However, by strategically integrating the right kind of carbohydrates into your healthy meal plans, you can effectively shush these hunger signals. These specific fibers and resistant starches provide a slow, rhythmic release of energy that keeps ghrelin low and leptin sensitivity high, allowing you to boost metabolism without the constant mental noise of food obsession. This hormonal stabilization is one of the most powerful yet underrated mental health resources available to anyone on a fitness journey, as it removes the psychological burden of constant hunger and replaces it with a calm, focused sense of control. Beyond the immediate impact on hunger, the true power of these fat-burning carbs lies in their profound relationship with the gut microbiome, which acts as the master regulator of your metabolic rate. Science has shown that the bacteria residing in your digestive tract are responsible for more than just digestion. They are active participants in your ability to lose belly fat and maintain overall vitality. When you consume refined, quick-burning sugars, you are essentially feeding the bad bacteria that promote inflammation and fat storage. However, when you choose the complex, slow-release carbohydrates highlighted in this blueprint, you are providing the preferred fuel for beneficial probiotic strains. These good bacteria ferment these fibers in the large intestine, producing short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which have a direct and measurable impact on your ability to eliminate abdominal fat. These compounds travel through the bloodstream and act as messengers, telling your muscle cells to become more sensitive to insulin and your liver to prioritize fat burning over fat storage. This is how you truly boost metabolism from the inside out. It is not about a temporary lose weight fast trick, but about cultivating a microscopic environment that favors slimming as a natural state of being. When your gut is healthy and well-fed, your entire body operates with greater efficiency, making it easier to follow weight loss tips and stay committed to your healthy meal plans because you feel physically and emotionally supported by your own internal chemistry. One of the most significant hurdles in any fitness program is the yo-yo effect, where rapid results are followed by an even more rapid regain of weight. This happens because most lose-weight fast strategies focus on a temporary shock to the system rather than long-term metabolic healing. To lose weight healthily, one must understand that the body is always seeking equilibrium. If you lose weight by drastically cutting all carbohydrates, your thyroid, the master gland that controls your metabolic thermostat, begins to downregulate its production of hormones to conserve energy. This is why many people find their progress stalling after a few weeks, even if they are eating very little. They have effectively broken their metabolic fire. To prevent this and continue to eliminate abdominal fat, you must provide the thyroid with the signals it needs to stay active, and that requires a consistent supply of high-quality, slow-release fuel. By including these metabolic-friendly carbs, you ensure that your body never feels the need to go into energy conservation mode. This allows you to maintain a steady rate of fat burning month after month, avoiding the crashes and plateaus that derail so many others. When you stop fearing food and start using it as a tool to boost metabolism, the entire process of slimming shifts from a high-stress emergency into a manageable and even enjoyable lifestyle transformation. This is the difference between a diet that fails and a metabolic strategy that succeeds, providing you with the energy you need to excel in your fitness goals while your body works in the background to lose belly fat and refine your physique. We must address the psychological resilience required to sustain long-term weight loss. The modern world is filled with high-stress triggers and emotional eating traps that can easily sabotage your efforts to eliminate abdominal fat. However, the stability provided by slow-digesting carbohydrates acts as a buffer against these external pressures. When your blood sugar is stable, your brain has access to a constant supply of energy, which means you have more willpower and better decision-making capabilities. You are less likely to reach for unhealthy snacks when you feel grounded and satisfied. This is why these foods are essential mental health resources. They provide the neurochemical foundation for a positive mood and cognitive clarity. Many of the most common weight loss tips ignore the fact that it is impossible to stay disciplined when your brain is starving for glucose. By nourishing yourself correctly, you are not just working toward a goal of slimming. You are investing in a higher quality of life where you feel more capable, more energized, and more at peace with your body. As you continue to refine your healthy meal plans and witness the steady progress of fat burning, your confidence will naturally grow. You will realize that the path to lose belly fat isn't about suffering, it's about intelligence. It's about understanding the language of your body and responding with the right fuel at the right time. This realization is the key to unlocking a lifetime of health and vitality, ensuring that you can lose weight healthily and maintain a body that reflects your dedication to true metabolic wellness. Integrating these specific carbohydrates into your daily rhythm is the final piece of the puzzle for anyone serious about long-term weight loss and permanent slimming. Many people fall into the trap of thinking that to lose weight fast, they must strictly time their meals to the point of obsession. But the true secret to fat burning lies in creating a metabolic foundation that works even when you are not thinking about it. By prioritizing these slow-release fuels in your first meal of the day, you set a biological tone that prevents the erratic energy dips that lead to poor decision-making. This is one of the most effective weight loss tips that professionals use. Start the day by stabilizing your insulin rather than spiking it. When you design your healthy meal plans around these smart carbs, you are essentially providing your body with a steady stream of high-quality energy that supports your fitness goals without the inflammatory baggage of processed sugars. This approach allows you to eliminate abdominal fat by keeping the body in a fat-first fuel mode, where it feels comfortable tapping into stored reserves for its primary needs. As you move through your day, this consistent energy supply acts as one of your primary mental health resources, keeping your mood stable and your cognitive function sharp so you never feel that mid-afternoon brain fog that usually drives people toward sugary snacks or caffeine. To lose weight healthily, you must treat your metabolism like a fire that needs the right kind of slow-burning logs, rather than quick flashing paper that dies out in minutes and leaves you feeling cold, tired, and hungry for more. One of the most fascinating aspects of metabolic intelligence is how it continues to work for you during periods of rest, specifically during deep sleep. Most people assume that fat burning only happens during intense cardio or while they are physically active, but your body is actually a master of nighttime slimming if you provide it with the right conditions during the day. When you have consumed the correct type of carbohydrates throughout your waking hours, your blood sugar remains stable as you head into the evening, preventing the cortisol spikes that often wake people up or cause them to store fat overnight. This is crucial for those trying to lose belly fat, as high nighttime cortisol is a direct contributor to visceral fat storage around the midsection. By fueling correctly, you allow your growth hormones to flourish during sleep, which is the most potent window for the body to eliminate abdominal fat and repair muscle tissue. This process is essential to boost metabolism, as the repair and maintenance of lean muscle is what keeps your caloric burn high even when you are sedentary or asleep. Many lose weight fast schemes ignore this restorative phase, but those who want to lose weight healthily understand that what you eat at noon directly affects how much fat you burn at midnight. Your fitness isn't just a result of what you do in the gym. It is a reflection of how well you support your body's natural biological rhythms. Integrating these concepts into your healthy meal plans ensures that you are a 24-hour fat-burning machine, turning your sleep into a productive time for body recomposition and mental recovery. As you begin to see the physical results, the way your clothes fit better, and the gradual disappearance of stubborn areas, you will also notice a profound shift in your psychological relationship with food and your own body. This mental clarity is perhaps the greatest of all mental health resources provided by a balanced metabolism. No longer are you a slave to the all-or-nothing diet mentality that makes slimming feel like a prison sentence of restriction and guilt. Instead, you are empowered with the knowledge of how to lose weight healthily without sacrificing your social life or your cognitive sanity. This is where the real transformation happens, when you stop looking for the next miracle to lose weight fast and start trusting the biological process of fueling for vitality. Your fitness journey becomes a source of pride rather than a source of stress. The ability to eliminate abdominal fat and boost metabolism becomes a predictable outcome of your daily choices rather than a roll of the dice or a battle of sheer willpower. These weight loss tips are not about temporary fixes. They're about building a resilient, high-performing body that can handle the stresses of modern life with ease. When you view your healthy meal plans as a way to nourish your gut, stabilize your hormones, and provide the fuel for your brain, the desire to lose belly fat becomes a natural byproduct of your overall health. You are no longer just trying to look better. You are living better, with more energy, more focus, and a newfound sense of freedom from the fear of carbohydrates. The journey to a leaner, more energized version of yourself is paved with consistency and a deep respect for your body's unique biological requirements. To eliminate abdominal fat and achieve lasting slimming, you must move beyond the noise of the diet industry and embrace a philosophy of metabolic abundance. This means understanding that the right carbs are not just allowed, they are necessary for the internal communication that drives fat burning. whether your goal is to lose weight fast for an event or to lose weight healthily for a lifetime. The principles of metabolic flexibility remain the same. By feeding your microbiome and protecting your insulin sensitivity, you create a body that is resistant to weight gain and optimized for performance. This level of fitness is accessible to everyone, regardless of where they are starting from, provided they are willing to listen to the science of their own biology. Remember that every meal is an opportunity to boost metabolism and provide your brain with the mental health resources it needs to thrive in a chaotic world. As you continue to apply these insights, the struggle to lose belly fat will fade into the background, replaced by a sense of vitality and confidence that permeates every area of your life. This is the final step in your transformation, moving from a state of restriction to a state of empowerment, where your body finally has the tools it needs to burn fat, build strength, and live with unstoppable energy. There's a natural solution to speed up your metabolism, control cravings, and support your weight loss journey naturally and effectively. Click the link in the first pinned comment to start transforming your body. If you want to truly transform your body and learn how to lose belly fat healthily, don't stop here. In the next video, I'll share practical strategies and little-known secrets to boost your metabolism and keep the weight off for good. Click now and discover how to take your weight loss to the next level.